joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Williams at the 4 spot. To the inside, here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Launches it from deep. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Mr. Clutch. Artis has got 5. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Artis has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New Orleans.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, Giddey. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Williamson kicks to Artis. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Artis the pass to Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And when Zion Williamson Brent is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Good on the second free throw.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williamson a screen on Giddey. Artis the pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They lead by 7. There's Williamson with the 3. That's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. We could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren sets the screen for Gil. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, and it's Giddey scoring on a gorgeous play. Giddey's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Williamson a screen on Giddey. Artis. Can't connect from long distance.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. There's the pass to Giddey. And it's in there. Giddey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
To the right side. Ingram against Dort. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8. Driving to the basket. Artis with the bucket. 13 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
To the middle. And it's Artis with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Giddey. Off target with his 3. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Artis. Drains the three-pointer. Artis has got 18 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Royce O'Neal comes in for Williamson. Thunder trailing by 15. Hayward outside. Wallace the pass to Hayward. Wallace looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayward. Hits it from three-point range.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Driving inside. That one falls. 20 points for Mr. Clutch.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Williams a screen on Ingram. Here's Hayward. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
Artis kicks to Ingram. There's the pick. Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to McCollum. Right wing. Here's Harness. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Holmgren with it. Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans.
Defender, 16.
And welcome back. He's making a change here. Artis is checked in. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Artis. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Trey Murphy is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Just picture perfect form on that jumper. Hayward's just so fundamentally strong.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Jazz was a man on a mission. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Ingram right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Artis. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 7. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Josh Giddey comes in for Wallace. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hayward against Ingram. A floater. Hayward can't hit. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Artis. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Artis the pass to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Artis, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Giddey against Lee. Giddey kicks to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Connects again from distance.
And for this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Here's Giddey. And Lee pulls it down. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Artis with the bucket. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson comes in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lee. Williamson, the pass to Artis. O'Neal a screen on Giddey. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Thunder trailing by 13. Joe passes to Williams. Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Here's Artis, defended by Dort. And another three for New Orleans.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And they pick up 2.
The handle of Giddey is something to behold.
New Orleans leading by 14.
Brett, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8". But Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Dort. Rebounded by McCollum.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Artis with the bucket.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here is Dort. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Artis. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Artis has got 38 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now the pass to Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Pass to Joe to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
There's Williamson with the three. And another three for New Orleans.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now, here's Holmgren. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of...
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Man, so close to an all-star weekend, man.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Ingram kicks to McCullough. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 18. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Giddey with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Williamson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside, Dort. Inside. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans leading by 18. Holmgren comes with the double team. Williamson right side. It's McCollum on the wing. The 3 hits the 3.5. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Giddey. 13 points in the game. Shot from 12. That's good on the jump shot.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels and gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Holmgren wide open. The 3-pointer no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Artis. Giddey defending. Artis the pass to Williamson. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly.
Williams sends a screen for Giddey. Williams can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The baseline J. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. That one from long range. Artis has got 41.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Artis. And it's McCollum in the corner. Out to the right wing. Artis kicks to Williamson. And he comes. Timeout called by Oklahoma City. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Brent, an all-star for the first time in 2023.
And SGA made a lot of noise in that season, averaging 30 a game. Man, this guy was showing he could be a franchise player and the main man on a young OKC team.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young...
And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. The pass to Marshall. And a wide open look for Lee. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trey Murphy is out there with O'Neal. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Marshall in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Artis. Williams comes with the double team. 5 to shoot. O'Neal the bounce pass. Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Marshall's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Pelicans. The Thunder shooting 43% from the field. Passes it to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from outside.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Here's Artis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against O'Neal. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Artis. Good, another from 3.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for 3-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Tries the spin move. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the agility of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get around that inside contact.
Here's Artis. And another one falls.
Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Wallace misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
O'Neal on the wing. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. The shot by Artis, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
To Joe. Misses from short range. New Orleans gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now easy right now. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
With the drive. Marshall passes to Artis. This one for three, and the three ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Hayward a screen on Lee. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time. And that's just cold-blooded. Right there, he's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. They double him with Wallace. Pass to Lee. Inside. Here's Artis, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Lee against Wallace. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Artis. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. 2 free throws coming.
For the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
First free throw is good. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zeller, he's checked in for Marshall. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Artis with the bucket.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Over Zeller. Holmgren can't hit. And so it's New Orleans with it. This passes to Artis. And Giddey over to help. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A nice shot by Zeller.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything.
To an even 40.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the big performance for Mr. Clutch.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Over in the corner, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and clock. O'Neal misses. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Giddey. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.